runs throughout the day at this really, really low setting to conserve energy. The pool, because of all the trees, it likes to collect pollen, so I'd recommend leaving it set the way it is, because if you shut it off during the day, it'll get green a little bit. It's not algae, it's just the pollen from the trees. If you want this to go a little bit faster, that's already set on these speeds, you can just turn it up to the first speed. This is what it'll run on in the morning, 2 is what it runs in the day, and 3 is what it runs on in the evening. This is the filter for the pool.
One thing you had said, I think that if you put it up higher like this, it'll bump itself back down the next time the time cycle comes around.
That's correct.
So it'll go back to automatic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so if you have people over and you want the pump up, you can just turn it on and forget it, and it'll just cycle back to its normal preset configuration. This button here just shuts it off completely. If you shut that off, then it won't cycle back on. It's off. It's off.
Gotcha.
You're going to turn it back on now?
Well, I want to show them how to get to the filter. So the filter should get, I don't know if you're going to get a pool guy or not, but if you're going to clean it yourself, the filter should get cleaned once a week.
Okay.
This will relieve the pressure. You can see like the water's going to start flowing back out. And then to take this off, there's 2 buttons here that you kind of pull up, and this you unscrew. And then this pops off.
Whoa. This is getting serious.
Yeah, this is good. And then this pulls out. And then what I do is I have you should get one of these. This is the easiest way. Just get a little hose nozzle like this, so the pressure's really stiff on it.
I got you.
And then just spray it off.
You gotta do that once a week.
Yeah. But once again, if you're having a pool guy maintain your pool, then
He'll do it once a week.
he'll do it. Yeah. And then when
We're
you put
looking
it,
at the pool guys right here.
when you put it back in, it says a line with filter inlet. So this is the front, and you'll see it's kind of like that, and then it kind of pops in. This goes back on, and then that, you see how you kind of have to, these tabs here, you hear it click, and then turn it back. Because if not, if this isn't on right, you turn the pump on, this is just going to fly off.
Okay.
So stand back for a second, because water's going to shoot out of here.
I'm sorry, Melody.
So you want to let the air out when you turn the pump back on.
Water
Yeah, you're going to get it. And then just shut it off, and you're good.
Just twist it? You just turn it on?
You just twist it.
Okay. And we do that at first to let out the air?
Let the air out of the
do it.
system,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
There was actually, this is a new pump that has an electronic control. There used to be a manual one when there was an older pump on here, so it's still connected to this, but I took the little tabs off, so it'll never shut off with this. That's why this is here.
Okay, cool.
This is the heater. If you want to turn on the pool, it's just pool on.
And you just adjust.
So you hear it, and then you're going to hear in a minute when the gas actually kicks in.
Do you usually heat it with this, or you just let it?
Yeah, I mean, during the summer, it stays pretty warm. I mean, if you wanted to stay nice and toasty, I would get a pool cover for it. But
Yeah, I think we're going to do that.
I never wanted to maintain one, so I've just always heated it with this. So you hear it? Now you can feel the heat come out.
Yeah.
So then, right, this will tell you the temperature of the water currently. If you want it hotter. Cool. And then it'll go back to what the temperature is until it reaches that. And if you could actually just leave this on all the time if you wanted. Say you wanted it at 76 was your temperature. When the water hits that, this will shut off.
Okay.
But the pump needs to be running, obviously, for this to work, because that pushes the water through the heater. And then when it shuts off, the fan will run for a little bit just to cool it off, and then it'll kick off.
Sweet.
This is the heat pump for air conditioning and heat in the winter. Sometimes in the winter time, the air will start coming out of the vents and it'll feel cold, there's a reset button on this. So that way you don't have to call the maintenance people. Just try this first. So there's a little red button right here. Says high pressure control, push reset.